Hello everyone and welcome to my channel of Learn English and Luganda with Kamlegea Ben. If you're looking forward to learning Luganda and English, I got you covered. So what are you waiting for? Click the notification icon so that you don't miss out any of my videos. That is, subscribe, like, share, meet up. Hello everyone and welcome, and today we are going to look at most confusing words, of course, in English and Luganda. Remember, at Beni Beni, we learn English and Luganda with ease. So you are welcome in today's lessons, as you're seeing. But remember, confusing in Luganda is Ebibuzabuza. 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 So confusing is Ebibuzabuza. So most confusing words, and we say words in Luganda is Ebigambo. Ebigambo. So most confusing words, this in Luganda is Ebigambo Ebibuzabuza. Ebigambo Ebibuzabuza. So there are some words in English which have similar sounds but different spellings and meanings. Waliwo ebigambo ebimu mu Luzungu ebirina enjatula yemu naye amaloboozi ag'enjawulo, as we are going to see. So we are going to be looking at these words more and more such that we further grasp them. Twongere okubitegeera. Number one, we have a word principle. Principle. And please note here the spelling is at the end we have P-A-L. But here, principle, we have P-L-E. So what's the difference? Principle and principle. They have similar sounds. We have principle. At the end, we have P-A-L, this principle. We also have principle. At the end, it is P-L-E. So what's the difference? You should take note of this. So when you refer to principle, which ends with P-A-L, this principle means head of an organization. Principle ending with P-A-L, it means head of an organization. Like the head, someone who heads an organization, is principal. Principal. So, principal eno eya PAL at the end etegeeza omukulu mu kitongole. Omukulu mu kitongole oba omuntu akulira ekitongole. For example, it might be a school and school principal. So he heads the school department. Principal, omukulu w'ekitongole. Principal with PAL, it means head of an organization or omukulu mu kitongole. Okay, hope you've noted the difference. Okay, let's go to principal with PLE at the end. Principal with PLE at the end. So, this principle ending with PLE, it means truth that serves as a foundation for a system. Truth that serves as a foundation for a system. What do I mean by this? This principle is like a rule you follow in doing something. A rule you follow or a rule you observe when you're doing something. It's the principle for doing something. The principle with PLE, it means truth that serves as a foundation for a system. So, empisa y'okukola ekintu. Empisa gy'ogoberera mu kukola ekintu. Let me take an example. For example, the principle of driving is sitting inside the car and tying the seat belt. So, empisa y'okuvuga emmotoka kutuula munda mu mmotoka era n'osiba omusipi. So that is the principle. Hope you've noted that. That is the principle. So, principle with PLE, it means empisa y'okukola ekintu. Empisa y'okukola ekintu. Okay, let's go to example 2. Example 2, we have stationery and stationery. Stationery and stationery. Hope here you can note the difference. So stationery, the first stationery, it ends with N-A-R-Y. The first one ends with N-A-R-Y. Whereas this one, it ends with N-E-R-Y. So they are a bit confusing. So let's see. The first stationery ending with N-A-R-Y, this means something static. The first stationery ending with N-A-R-Y, it means something static. Something static. And this in Luganda is ekintu ekitatambula. Ekintu ekitatambula. So something static is something which is not in motion. So it is static in one position. So ekintu ekitatambula. Ekintu nga kiri mu kifo kimu. This is the stationary we are referring to. For example, the ball was stationary in one position. Omupiira gwabadde mu kifo kimu. The first stationary, it means ekintu nga kiri mu kintu kimu. Mu kifo kimu nga tekitambula. Something static. Something static. Ekintu ekitatambula. Hope you've noted that. So the first stationary with N-A-R-Y, it means something static, or in Luganda is ekintu ekitatambula nga kiri mu kifo kimu. Okay, we've grasped that. Let's go to this stationary ending with N-E-R-Y. Stationary ending with N-E-R-Y. So this stationary is just a place for office materials where you buy office materials like books, pens, and other school requirements. This is the stationery we're referring to. It's like a store where, or a shop where you buy books, pencils, pens, things used in offices and scholastic materials. This is what we call the stationery with N-E-R-Y. We're referring to this. So when you're writing, never make that mistake. Again, stationery ending with N-E-R-Y, it means a place for office materials. Not only office materials, but also books, other items which can be used in schools and offices. This is the stationery, ending with N-E-R-Y. Eno stationery, esembyayo N-E-R-Y, kyekifo mwetugula ebyokusoma nga ebitabo, ekalamu, exercise books, n'ebirala bingi. So wandika N-E-R-Y eno stationery, oba otegeeza ekifo mwetugula ebintu byetukozesa mu office oba ku ssomero. This is the stationery you are referring to. Okay, hope you've noted that difference. Let's go to the next word. 3. We have lose with double O, L-O-O-S-E, lose, and loss. We have lose and lose. There are two words. We have lose with L-O-O-S-E. We also have lose with L-O, double O rather. It has double O. This one, it has single O. Lose, the first one, with double O, it means something which is not tightly. Something which is not tightly. L-O-O-S-E, this loose, it means something which is not tightly. Ekintu ekitanywedde bulungi, it is loose. For example, you tie a belt around you and you loosen it a bit. So referring to this loose, ekintu nga tekinywedde bulungi oba okutaataamu, okutaawuluza ekintu. This is the first loose you are trying to talk about. Loose, something loose, something which is not so fixed, it's not so tight. It is loose. Ekintu ekitanywedde bulungi mu nsiba. Loose eneesooka ya double O-S-E gy'oba otegeeza. So loose, something which is not so tight or not so fixed. The first loose. Whereas the last loose, L-O-S-E, the last loose, it means not to win. Not to win. For example, you are in a competition and you fail to win the game. So you are referring to this lose. Never make that mistake again. So this lose, it means not to win. To lose something. To lose a game. Obutawangula. So eno lose, eya L-O-S-E, etegeeza obutawangula. Obutawangula. Okufiirwa ekintu. Oba obutawangula muzannyo gonna. Okay. Hope you've noted those words. We shall continue on with more confusing words in the next class. Bye bye. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Here we learn English and Luganda with ease. Okay, bye bye, meet up in the next video.